Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to 7 Days. Let's go 2.0. It's me, your boy JD Sensei. How are we doing? And this is probably less than we need. So let me turn that off. Take about half of that out of there. Turn that back on. Will we building anything yet? No. I kind of want to start making my mini bike chassis if I can. I can make the mini bike. What do I need for it? What do I need for that? Mini bike chassis and mini bike handlebars. Can I build those yet? Probably not, right? Yeah, okay, that's still locked. That's fine. I have the tools. I thought I had the tool. Oh, I got 11 seconds for the pickaxe, so I'm actually gonna pop this stuff out and scrap it. But I want at least the pickaxe and stuff because we gotta go build some stuff over there. All right, so we got a lot of the stuff we need. I'm gonna grab whatever's useful around here. All right, let's. Should I take concrete? Hmm. Did I have any more cobble lying around here? I don't not. All right, that's fine. So we'll take about half of this and half again. All right, and we're gonna just in the backpack we'll make more cobblestone. There we go. We'll make those on our own. Craft that. And since we got the axe and the pickaxe, we'll go out and okay, about a minute for the shovel. That's fine. If we got the axe and the pickaxe, we'll let that cook a little bit. Let me look at something on my map. 6:48. Got plenty of time. All right. Do kind of want to. I do need to myrtleize some trees. I know that because wood is kind of low on the totem pole at the moment. And we're going to myrtleize trees. Might as well do it by the base, right? Let's see what else we can run up or run on into up here. That's good. We waste a little stamina. We'll leave the bike on the roadside. We still got plenty to upgrade. I guess I can go see the crawler here. He's probably going to make himself a nuisance at some point. They tend to do that. Oh, I was just trying to scare him, that's all. All right, so we got that too. I could have incorporated that if I really wanted to. I didn't really want to, though. I really should make some mods too. There's a lot of stuff I need to do that I haven't done yet. But at least this is quicker. At least this is a bit quicker now. Not doing the old stone axe, take a month and a year. Alright, so, yeah, how's your day been going? It is finally my weekend. I do have the fan on, even though it's only about 70 degrees right now. But by the time I'm done recording these episodes, it is projected to be 96. Some of you in my southern states are sitting there going, 96, JD, that's nothing, man. What are you talking about? And to you, I say, good for you. I used to live in Vegas, Nevada. And I'll tell you right now, I look at the temperature every time because I still have it saved on my places. And it's like, oh, yeah, it's 99, 102, 110. Yeah, humidity, 4%, 11%. Yeah, here it's going to be 96 today with 80% humidity. That's a big difference, guys. That's a big difference. Same thing when it was overseas in Japan. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, Tokyo's not that bad. Bro, it gets bad. It gets nasty. What are we up to? We're over $1,000 again. Grab some more. So I kind of want to get most of this base done by probably end of day today. And then we can think about putting up defenses and stuff. Usually if you're around, I guess I grab a little free coal. All right. Usually if you're around, there's something here, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything that stands out to me. There we go. Walk her up in case there is a powwow. There is not a powwow, which is weird. You'd think there would be one. Sure, I'll take a little sand. And now that I have this nice pickaxe here, get these pretty quick. These are good for you. And a little trash right here. Yeah, we'll take both. Ah. Almost always. Bookworm. Okay. I got vegetable stew and meat stew, so that's useful, I guess. Get some spare stone. Probably need it. All right. So now, I don't know if this can spawn a dog, but if it can't, or if it can, I'm going to, but even if it can't, I want to get it. Makes me nervous. All right, so we wanted to go up here and take care of the central upgrades here. And a couple more. All right, there we go. Where's my hammer? Did I leave my hammer behind? What the hell did I do with my hammer? Ah, crap. All right. Oh, I left my hammer. Yeesh. What did I do with my hammer? That's fine. Time for stuff to be built, you know? And maybe, well, since we got to roll back anyways, maybe I'll take a look at making a couple of upgrades, like the shovel mod. And I don't think I have the bunker buster, but I have the other one. The axe-looking mod. I forget what it's called. You can't say we didn't kill something today. All right. Apparently, I left my hammer behind. It might be in the bike too, but I did forget to dump water and all that stuff, so. That was interesting. That was interesting as hell. Jumped on a bike from a million miles. Okay, I didn't leave it in there. Somebody's beating on a wall somewhere. I don't know why they're beating on a wall, but they are. All right, so this is finally shut down here. We'll just throw that in there. All right, and I will take that. Throw this down here. Put this over here. And I'll take these rocks out of here. Okay, so mod-wise, what do I have that I can build? I can do Gravedigger and a Fireman's Axe mod. So let's track that. All right, so fairly easy stuff. So let's grab glue. Let's grab electrical parts and springs. Springs? Wow, that's a lot of springs for that. There we go. And I'm pretty sure I put forged iron somewhere. There it is. All right, let's go make this mod. This will help out later. Crap that. What was the other one I wanted? I could put... I need a Gravedigger. And crap that. And I should have a weighted head mod. Crap that. And they're not going to take very long. That'll help out. A weighted head mod is mainly for my bonker here. And there's my frickin' hammer. I was like, where the hell did I put my hammer? There it is. I found it. I guess I should also take this out real quick. Do I actually... Can I actually make a better wrench or no? Rank. Where's my rank? Nah, it's still a level 1. All right. Let's get a repair on that. And let's get a repair on this. All right, now we can toss this crap back in here. All right, so pop that, pop that, pop that. I don't really care if it's in the wrong place. It doesn't matter. Just wanted to see if any of this crap fits in here. Nah, it's fine. I really got to sort this mess out at some point. Here we go. All right, let's see if any of my mods are ready. I think it was like, yeah, see, there's the fire axe one. We wanted that one. We got 48 seconds on the other one. We need the bonker mod because that'll help out a lot. Okay, so modify. There you go. Complete. And then we got a couple more. So I'm going to pop outside, and I believe there was a truck I wanted to get rid of over here. Grab this real quick. Get some goodies out of it. A little scrap iron, some springs, you know, random stuff I could use. Nothing amazing. Actually, and now I think about it, did I make my cement mixer yet? Not that I can do much, but I don't think I have. All right. That's a little bit of love right there. I guess I'll take this car apart too because I don't need it here. You can take this bad boy apart, maybe roll the dice, get a battery in it or an engine. I could definitely use the oil, the springs, I guess pipes. Nobody really cares about those. How are we doing on food and water? Oh, it's probably time to eat. And let's get this drinky drink in because this will help my digestion a bit. More food to suck down there. And I should actually look at desert smoothies, start making them now. So I can go, when I do go to the desert, I can more efficiently handle the stuff. So we'll take a look at that. I was really just waiting on the weighted head mod. We do have some shrooms ready to come out. There we go, and we did get a spore. Put that right back. Gonna need a lot of mushrooms because I think like either 3 or 4 of the, there we go, slushies or smoothies need to have. Pardon me, 1 second. Know what it is about this game sometimes. The audio loves to mess up. It could just be my headset. There you go. At least we get a little extra bonker power there. All right, let me check here. Drinks. Grandpa's, I can't. Where's the smoothie thingy? Out of curiosity, where is the smoothie? Let me go to challenges. Oh, I have a bunch to clear out. I'm get free to level up here. All right, so I still need that. I still need to harvest rotting flesh. I can do that pretty easy. I got my 4 radiators. I need to craft pipe bombs. And so I do need to make a cement mixer. So I know I can do that. So let's take a look at it. That's tools. I believe it's in this, right? No, it's in one of these. Cement. Damn it, I always forget which tab it's in. All right. Let's track that. What do I need? 25? Oh, might have all this. Let's take a look. Could have swore I had an engine somewhere. Pretty sure I got one. Yep. Dude, there we go. And wherever I stashed my forged iron at, this is why I gotta sort this mess out at some point. Here we go. Let's go ahead and make up the mixer. Go ahead and craft that for me, please. It's gonna take you 4 minutes, but we'll be out and about doing the building stuff here. All right, that can go in there, and that can go in there. Springs can go back. Sure, throw that in here, and then we can just do this. Yeah, we got those everywhere. There we go. And shroomies go in here. I think the rest actually goes up here. Yep. And like I said, these don't really matter where they go. Let's toss that out. And we got a slightly better bonker, and you, sir, can take all this. We'll get more of that at some point. Now we can go back up to the base now that I got my freaking hammer, but it took some time to make some mods and stuff, so that's going to help out immensely. I didn't check water because I'm lazy and I didn't look. But that's the thing with me. I'm always lazy and I don't look. I really should make some more lockpicks at some point too. I'm trying to keep an eye out for iron too. Now that I have a iron pickaxe, I have the capability to quickly mine that crap. All right, let's take that down that speed a bit. Let's pop that off. There we go. All right. Now, what do I want to... I guess I can pop the wrench out. Don't really need that. All right, let's get up here and get this stuff done. That should be good for the moment. There we go. All right, that's one set done. Now this should be more than enough, like I said, for the forced horde night, I would assume. And so that's the thing. And now the next one that we build in the burning biome, the burning forest biome, is going to be a bit tougher. By then, we should have to deal with storms. Probably also behoove me to see what I have for points. Do I want to hold out for the last intelligence one, max that out? I should probably max that out, right? Because then I could just get everything for intelligence mastery. Oh, actually, what I wanted to do is go here. I know I have nerd armor somewhere. Biker gloves. I had. Oh, nerd armor. What is it? It's heavy armor. Okay, I did want to put a point in that. Just to encourage more books so we can... Where is heavy armor? Oh, wait. It's over in this one, isn't it? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and put a point in that. And let's put a point in... Oh, can we do... I have to... Wait. Do I want... Oh, I kind of want to do this. But I'm gonna. Can I throw it in here? Oh, it takes 2 points now. Wow, that's expensive. We should do Living Off the Land, Master Chef. I don't need help with getting those books. Yeah, let me just throw a point in lockpick just for laughs. There we go. And you, sir. All right, the rest of this can be built just going up here. There we go. All right. There we go. I like it a lot. Nice and beefy up here. All right. Let's throw one more of these down. And where do I want? Kind of want murder holes, but we'll see. Kind of, we'll think that out in a bit. All right, let's upgrade these. It's not really big enough to do murder holes, but all right. Next thing I'm gonna need is some ladois, which I believe are here. Yeah. Give me not that many. Holy crap! I'm gonna go 30 for now. We'll do 50 actually. As I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh, but I'm gonna need ladders up the sides here too. Because I need ladders going up these sides, but I also need ladders to get up the back side. Like here. Just like this, because we need to put this will give them alternate egress up here. More than one way to get up to the top. There we go. Wow, I go down slow. I can't slide down? What the hell? Oh, what the hell you say? Yes, sometimes I watch, what's his name? Stephen He. Emotional damage. I will send you to Jesus. Not as funny as it was years ago, but still funny. That should be pretty good. I probably need another point in parkour as well. See if I can catch this. Oh, that's the wrong button. No, we got it. For right now, this is okay. I'll probably bust out one more. Right now, I want ways up. All right, so yeah, I think what I need to do is I actually need to expand this out. One more row. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. First things first, let's fix this. All right, so, okay, now I just got to be careful getting on the ladder. All right, we're gonna actually expand this a little bit. Just so I have walls up here. Let me just go out one. That's okay. Still too low? Okay. Just give me a little more room in here. You know? Just give me a little extra room here. Make life a little bit easier. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. We only have to do like 3 sides, I think. Mainly. We'll see. Might want to beef up this side too. It doesn't have to be a long walkway, just a walkway. All right. Okay, we'll throw that right there. Any chance to get rid of that stuff is good. Okay. And as you can see, we can just go around like this. And we'll actually start that over there. We'll just throw that, I think, right there. I love how you use so much stamina jumping up here. All right, there we go. And then we'll take a look at this, and let's see what I want to use for a walkway. What would work? I know poles obviously work. Let's see if there's anything really exciting. What is that? Pillar. That's a tiny ass pillar. It's a teeny tiny one. Okay, we got 0.25. I don't like the 0.25. I kind of want a 0.5, I think. So 0.5. Yeah, this one, right? Side centered. Okay, I need to go to advanced. Is there an on face for this? Yeah. There we go. Wrong one. Shoot. My bad. Okay. Okay, can I scooch over here and grab that? Yeah, I can grab that. Okay. I meant to do the full pillar, not the partial. That's 0.25. That's 0.25. What's the 0.5? 0.5? Middle? Yeah, that one. There we go. That's better. I kind of like sticking with my old faith. What the hell are you doing? There we go. I guess it should go here. Let me see if I'm right. Yeah, it looks right. There we go. There we go. There we go, Peter. Now we can put up the walls up there, too. All right, we'll upgrade this stuff real quick. All right, and then we'll go around the edge here, upgrade these a bit. This will give me the ability to, have a roof over my head, which I need for vultures. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Probably gonna need more wood. That's kind of a thing. That's why we made what we made. Take a look at everything else here in a bit. now. Now, I don't have to actually walk out there. There we go. All right, let's do the walls. And for the walls, I think we're going to do, we don't really have to use, where is that, cube 3/4? I think a cube half, not centered, would work. On face. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Let me go to advanced. That is exactly not what I meant to do. Is there a corner version of this? Not really, huh? That's the only problem, so let's do this. This 3 high is fine. This I don't have to worry too much about because it's not super duper heavy. I don't think. It's only going 3 high. I mean, if I was really worried about it, I'd put it right there. But I don't think it's going to be too much weight. So far, it's not saying it is. Here we go. All right, and then connect these two across. And throw that there. Okay, and then... Oop, that's not high enough. I was just like, that looks a little funky. All right, that's why it looked funky. And we'll throw that in. Here we go. All right, and here, now we can go. So I got a smaller one. Yeah, something like this. Not a catwalk plate. It's a pole plate. Kind of looking for some interesting stuff. What is that? That's a sheet. That's kind of crappy. Kind of like... Oh, I could do the centered one. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Okay, give that a twing. And twing it again. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pop that there. That there. Pop that there. That there. And that there. We'll probably just bar this one. Now, I don't want them being able to walk out there. Yeah, like that. So I don't want to give them a lip to stand on, you know? And right here, just so I can look outside, we'll go with the tried and true. Where my bars at? Where's my bars at? Not design, deco. Is it in deco? Could be not deco. Well, where did I put bars? I always forget where they are. That right here. Bars centered. I don't like them that way. Damn it. Oh, I hate that. It's like sometimes it reads what I want and then... yeah, that's what I wanted. Sometimes it reads it correctly and then it's like, no. And then turn it back. Here we go. And for the roof, we're going to go back to the, I believe, the plates again. Yeah, this. And we'll just, yeah, like that. Again, doesn't have to be amazingly big or anything like that. It's just something we're slapping together. And the gold. Oh, no. No floating blocks, please. Here we go. All right, and then for the door, I haven't really figured that out. I could just brick it up. I'm lazy like that. I don't really care about the door too much. I don't intend to use this place too long. Okay, so hey, I got a skill point, yay. Alright, but we wanted to get this done first. Lovely area right here. We get all this set up. Get in our happy place. So I'm definitely going to need wood. All right, so we did want to get that done. So the next thing we'd want to put in is we need something right here. So let's get this. Let's do this front portion real quick. All right, now. And next thing I should make is I guess we could do bars again. We want to give them the illusion that they can get through here. So let's go. Why do I always forget where they are? It's in catwalks. All right, so we can do bars centered. I kind of want to do bars like that. Yeah. I think we can do that. All right. Now, what we want to do here is we don't want to give them this gap. Not really. What we want to do is we want to take not the pole tip. Want something like this, like a square pole, like that. But I need it to be smaller. Not a pillar either. I'd like a square version. Kind of like this. You know, but it's too big. I tend to hit it. Or maybe we could just do... Well, maybe this will work. Oh, that... Nah, I don't like that that's centered. I picked the wrong type. So in this case, I'd want to use not a centered pole, not a middle pole. I'd want just a regular ass... Yeah, like these. A 0.5 should work, I would assume. Yeah, about right there. All right, that should give them a little pause, you know, to come in here. Maybe. It could always work against me, and I totally built it wrong. It's totally a possibility. Okay, but now I can actually work up here without having to worry too much about them getting through to me. I mean, they could try. Now, the other thing I wanted to do is replace this with an actual block. And there's a reason for that. It's because I want to hang a hatch here. And a half block will make it float, which it looks stupid. Yeah, I want to kind of have a hatch, you know, just in case of emergency. I can slam it down to give myself a second to get everything up and running here. Because I'm going to put a hatch here. I want a hatch right here. Yeah, because there's two facings. So I can put a hatch here, slam that open, hide behind it, and if they start clamming through, I can slam down the other hatch. Give me a... You guys have seen this before, you know. Now, the other thing I got to do is figure out what I'm going to do over here. It's original. Oh, I wonder if I could just throw a door on. Let me take a look. This would be stupid if it works. It wouldn't be the first time I've done something stupid. And craft. Just out of curiosity. All right. Sure, pop that out for a second. Oh, no, okay, that works. Doesn't really make sense, but sure. I guess. Got the door open right here. Yeah, they totally can't see that. So, in hindsight, then, it would probably be better, just for construction's sake. And look, that probably looks a little bit better. This is sitting right there, which is annoying. Oh, and then there's this part where you get stuck on crap. All right, it's 13:31. I'm gonna make mosey on back. Oh, actually, I wanted to run up here real quick, make sure these last two get updated. Last two. Okay, so we got a little more work. This is not much left to do, though. Some little bells and whistles here. Yeah, that's pretty simple. They run in, they get bashed over the head. And then we just got to put spikes up on top, you know, for the inevitable vulture that's going to be an idiot and try to come in. All right, so the other thing we're going to make real quick is, you guys know me, I like to have a storage box down at the bottom. And that's just basically so I can leave various construction materials. I guess we could just slap that right there. This way I can just pop these over here. All right, so got a little bit of time left. We're going to myrtleize a tree. We need to restock on wood. Also, really got to spend, I think we're going to spend the next episode, might even do, I don't know about doing a mission, but maybe. I haven't figured it out, but I want to replace a lot of my supplies, my raw resources. Especially the wood and stuff like that. Sorry, old girl's thirsty again, because of course she is. Alright, hold on, darling. There you go, have a drink. Alright, we're gonna go back, start dropping off stuff. Ooh, eggs. Denied is what that was. Is this too close to the trader? Yeah, that's far enough. And there's another bird's nest too. So. Yeah, we definitely need more wood. Another thing, though, I definitely need to start rolling on is iron. Scrap iron, because I am hurting on iron. Yep. And again, I would like to make a mini bike, because it'll just give me more storage and stuff, but at the moment, I don't have the books for that. That's the other reason I want to go exploring. Ideally, I'd like to hit some of these higher tier ones. You know, just go in and raid them. No, they don't need a mission, because once Horde Night's over, I want to focus exclusively on the Burnt Forest. All right. And we have somebody visiting. And, you know, we cannot allow that. Excuse me, sir. Yes, this is private property. You need to leave. Thank you, sir. All right, let me get out whatever Wawa's in here. Not a lot. Not a lot. All right, so I'm going to quickly grab this. That's another thing we need more stone for that. There we go. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is JD Sensei. This has been 7 Days to Die. Let's Go 2.0. If you like the video, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider doing so. I do upload every single day. Have a great day. Follow me on X. I'll catch you in the next vid. Bye now.